All right, welcome back to the George Poulos podcast, recording another little late night episode for you guys. So, this is just another little journal entry, little meditation journey journal entry. That's basically what this podcast is. I reflect about my journey of meditation. So, I took about a couple weeks off. With the holidays and the new year, I did not plan to take a few weeks off, and really, I should say that I took a few weeks off from specifically the podcast. And in the past, when I took a break from the podcast, what it actually meant was I was taking a break from meditation. But over the past couple of weeks, there has not been a break from meditation. In fact, since the end of meditation teacher training, and I'm really lucky, I feel lucky to say this, but my meditation has amplified. The momentum has increased. It's still going really, really intensely, really quickly. It's amazing. It's beautiful. So it's 2024 now, and this year we're staying on the spiritual path. This year we are not giving up our meditation. No matter what kind of tantrum the mind throws about why it's okay to stop meditating now, we're not going to listen to that voice, and we're going to keep meditating. Not only are we going to keep meditating, we're going to keep doing the practice all the time, 24/7. Like, I have a lot of experience now with meditation. I had my first run with meditation. It was beautiful. It changed my life. It expanded me. Then I felt what it was like to stop meditating after I had been meditating and kind of leave that behind and go back into the normal way of living. And I saw how miserable that was. And then I got back into meditation in a deeper way with meditation teacher training. I saw how beautiful that was. And it's been several weeks now since MTT ended. And I'm witnessing the fact that MTT hasn't ended at all. But every single day, MTT could end. I could stop meditating. I could treat the experience as something separate, right? But I'm choosing the path of integration. And I don't know. I'm 26 years old. I've had a lot of experiences. This is it for me. Really and truly. And I can confidently say in this moment that if I ever put this thing down, this beautiful shining light that I'm holding right now, if I ever put this down again, I'm fucking up. And if I do put it down, I'll try to be easy on myself and gracious with myself as I pick it back up again, but I don't really see the reason to ever put it down again. Life is short. What I'm touching in meditation and in spiritual community and in teaching meditation is got to be the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. It's a way of living that is completely different to the way that I lived initially. And it's just so much more beautiful. So while I've taken a break from the podcast, I've been stepping into the role of teacher. And guys, I don't even recognize myself. Like, I was just as little as 12 or so weeks ago, I was so scared, so fearful, so self-conscious, so stuck in my ego. I would say no to basically everything. Now I'm just like, yes, I want to teach because I know that this helps people. And I want to show up and I want to help and I want to be there. And I'd rather do it scared than hide. I don't want to ever hide again. And the daily meditation helps, and everything I've learned in MTT helps. Being surrounded by so many incredible teachers helps. I mean, the wisdom that I've picked up has just been incredible. And I don't know, my phase, okay, like doubt will come again, but like, I don't know if it's even possible for me to doubt so much that I stop meditating and stop pursuing this direction, especially because of the community that I found at 3 Joules. Like whenever I'm feeling extreme doubt, I can go there and talk to people and receive the Dharma again, receive the Buddha's teachings, and be reminded of my potential, of my true capacity, which is limitless. And for a long time, I really thought that I had all these limits. And sometimes they would manifest in such silly ways, like about how I have to appear on the podcast or what I can post on social media. And sometimes that's still the frontier of my work and my expansion. Like my friend Dion asked me if I wanted to co-host the 100-day meditation challenge, and I saw the pattern. Like I saw the usual pattern that would come up, which would be that I say no just because it's a little scary and intimidating, and what if it doesn't go right, and what if people don't like it? But the new pattern is, wait, I've been meditating. I've been envisioning myself as my higher self every single morning. I know what to do right now. I say yes. Why do I say yes? Because this can help people. And I'm just watching this in complete awe, really. And I'll continue teaching. I have not yet scheduled like the weekly meditation class. I don't know, like a lot of these structures are actually falling away. Like I feel like going into every New Year's, it was always like this rigid idea of like, okay, this is the content I'm going to do every week. I'm not going to miss any. I'm going to go, hit all the goals, hit all the tasks. The things are going to grow. It's going to expand. And I actually expected that going into this year, that I would do like the weekly meditation class and the weekly podcast and the 3 times a week social media content. And it's just not unfolding that way. But there's still a lot of showing up, and I'm sure structure will come into place in the near future. But right now, and it's funny, and I think I'm gonna be sober now. Just, I don't want to make that as a claim, but just as a caveat to what I'm about to say. It's funny because 1 year ago, right before New Year's, December 2022, leading into January 2023, I had a huge acid trip. And the fascinating thing about comparing last year to this year is something similar is happening to my mind. Last year it was from acid. This year it's from meditation, teachers, community, dharma. But I'm feeling this similar like loosening of structures. After a few weeks after the acid trip, everything kind of zipped back up and I went sort of back into my old way. And then 2023 turned out to be a really tough year. You know, fear won a lot for me in 2023. And that was kind of the trend until MTT, when an upward spiral was created. And it's just interesting to compare the two. It's like, wow, yeah, something's really different going into this year, just like it was last year. But now it seems like there's a more sustainable practice and community and set of teachings in place, that I feel really optimistic about. But yeah, there's like a similar loosening of structure. That feels quite good. Yeah, so I really didn't want to leave you hanging since I haven't posted in a few weeks. And we're just going to continue to see. I'm going to continue to share like wherever it wants to come out. I'll definitely keep teaching meditation and little classes here and there, probably a lot on Zoom. And I'll definitely take in-person opportunities where they arise. If anyone listening has a yoga or meditation studio, send me a message. Patreon is free now. It kind of feels like more of a community than YouTube or Spotify, but Patreon is free now. You can choose to donate if you'd like, but if you want to join there, I'm still posting the podcast ad-free. And yeah, we'll see. If you also want to join our 100-day meditation challenge, it's a bit late now, but we'll still be super happy to have you. It's a grand old WhatsApp group chat. A lot of listeners of this podcast have joined, and I've gotten to meet a lot of you face to face, which has been, I just feel like I've been waiting so many years for this, but I've been scared to step into that role. But now with the meditation and the wisdom, I did it. I started. I took a step, and I'll keep stepping as best I can. I hope this year for you is expansive. I hope you step towards love. I hope you find what you're looking for. I encourage you to meditate. I think it's a great way to help you get there. And I'll keep you posted on teaching. I think really follow me on Instagram if you want to be kept up to speed on the teaching. Just because with the podcast, it's a little delayed. Any announcements like that. And also Patreon. And things will form in due time. Structures will probably form. So, yeah, I love you very much. Have a great year, but I'll see you sooner. All right.